The delightful adventure of teaching your child to read is a three-step process. First, you play with the letters and the sounds they make. Second, you do word building. Third, you move from reading individual words to reading books. In this video, let's focus on step 2. This is the step when it's time to start putting letters and sounds together to build words. Our kit, Words I Can Build, Delightful Reading Level 2, is full of multisensory games and activities that you can use to guide your child into the exciting world of reading words. To use this kit, your child should already know the letters and their sounds. If he doesn't know those yet, you'll want to start with the Level 1 kit, playing with letters and sounds. If your child knows the letters and the main sounds they make, he doesn't have to know all of them, but most of them, he may be ready for Level 2. Some children are ready to move on right away. Others do better with some time to process what they've learned before they move on. Watch for a couple of things to help you know when your child may be ready for word building. First, does your child consistently identify letters in the atmosphere around him? If he sees one on a book cover or in a magazine article you're reading or on a sign somewhere, does he point out those letters? Mommy, that's a T, or Daddy, that's a D. And also, does your child often ask what words are? What does that say? What's that word right there? If he's consistently asking things like that, or maybe even trying to guess what the words are for himself, if that describes your child, the next step of your adventure might be beginning. It might be time to knock on the door and see if it's ready to open. Here's how you do that. Start with the word at. Sometime while your child is playing, take 2 of his letters and put them together to form the word at. Tell your child, this is the word at. We use it when we say, we are at home, or we are at the park. That's all, just that little touch. And then, maybe the next day or a couple of days later, put those 2 letters together again and see if the child remembers what the word is. If he does, it's time to knock on the door. Grab the letter C and ask, do you remember what C says? That's right, it says K. Let's put K in front of at. K, at. And what have we now? And just see if he's ready to start putting letters and sounds together to form words. If he looks at you like you have 2 heads, doesn't have a clue what you're talking about, you'll know he's not ready yet, and that's fine. Some children are ready at 3 years old. Some children are ready at 8 years old. All of that is fine. Don't push. If he's not ready yet, just go back to playing games and activities from Kit 1, playing with letters and sounds for a couple more weeks. Then knock on the door again and see if it's ready to open. Above all, don't force the door open. You'll only frustrate your child, and you'll set up an aversion to reading. Wait until your child is ready. When he's ready, reading will happen, and you can start building more words, still using informal, multisensory games and activities to teach your child the basic phonics guidelines. The Words I Can Build kit contains these sturdy letter tiles with uppercase letters on one side and lowercase on the other. Letters that you and your child can use to build hundreds of words. The Games and Activities book will walk you through those basic phonics guidelines and give you more than 90 wonderful games and activities that you and your child can do together. These activities encourage your child to listen, to speak, to handle objects, and to move as he is learning. 6 decks of ready-to-use word cards are included, giving you more than 300 words to choose from as you do the games and activities. These little codes will tell you exactly which cards to use with which activities. And I love how the cards will be easy to sort if they happen to get mixed together. Just look for the beautiful pictures on the back. At this level, you want to introduce words that mean something to your child. Don't feel like you have to teach him every possible word that can be made with each letter combination. You might teach at, cat, bat, mat, rat. Now there is such a word as that, but most likely your child has no relation with that word. So skip it for now. He'll be able to read it later when he comes across it in context in a book. But for now, let him learn word building with those phonics guidelines using words that are his friends. You'll also find in the kit a special Words I Can Build book. This will become a record of your child's special word friends. Each time he plays an activity and learns to build a different letter combination, whether it's short vowel or long vowel or blends or whatever, he'll have the opportunity to choose one of the words he has built and have you record it in his special book. Now notice I said that you will record it. You will write the word. The Words I Can Build kit is designed to require no handwriting from the child. The colored dot stickers will help with some of the activities so that no writing will be required. Many children are ready to read before their muscles are ready to write, so no handwriting is required. Now, if your child is writing and loves to do it, you might allow him the privilege of writing his chosen word into the book sometimes, but make it a special event. The Words I Can Build book also gives your child the opportunity to see the words he is learning in a variety of sizes and appearances. He builds them with the letter tiles, using individual letters. Then in the book, he sees it printed as a word, with the letters closer together, and he will see them handwritten. With this Level 2 kit, Words I Can Build, your child will learn to build and read short vowel words, long vowel words, vowels with R and with W, vowel diphthongs, words with blends like TH and SH and TR and such. As always, go at your child's pace. Learning to read is not a race. If your child needs to spend some time reviewing the words he has learned before moving on, that's perfectly fine. He will learn to read when he is ready. What he needs most right now is a loving adult who is confident that he will learn and who allows him to grow as a respected individual. So use these games and activities as a toolkit that you can pull from and use as your child is ready for this step of the process. Once he can read a couple of hundred words, short vowel, long vowel, and various blends and combinations, you can help him make the exciting transition from words to books. That's what the next kit is designed for. You will love Charlotte Mason's brilliant approach to teaching your child to read for himself. Watch the video on Delightful Reading Level 3, From Words to Books, to see what those delightful reading lessons look like.